So, hello YouTube. Um, it's, I actually, I don't even know, like, I'm so tired right now, but I felt like I needed to record, um, like, something a little bit more personal. My hair looks crazy. Yeah, I did, like, I was asleep. I was working on this, let's say, I'm just, like, it's this big project that I have to have done by, uh, like Valentine's Day, the 14th, so a week from, yes, technically yesterday, and I was up really late doing that, and I don't know, like, it's just a really bad time um, for this particular, project to, have to be done, and then, like, also, it's, like, very stressful, and on top of that, I have to do some traveling to, like, you know, fully, submit this project, and that's stressful because, the travel time is not enough. So I just kind of started, like, freaking out, especially because I had a 5-hour class technically last night of accounting, and if anyone knows me, like, I'm horrible at math. I have ADHD, and I was, like, testing college because, I definitely knew something was wrong, and, like, my professors did, and they're like, yeah, you have, like, a severe case of ADHD, and you have a couple math problems. So I mean, I'm very, very intelligent. Like, I'm not just saying that trying to, like, make up, like, I'm mildly retarded, I need to make up for it. No, that's not the case. I'm very intelligent. But, it's just very stressful. Then I had to come back to my apartment and, start this project with the help of a very, very kind person. But there's one point to where, like, I was kind of, like, taking, like, my frustrations about this situation that I can't control out on, like, this person who's trying to help me, and I'm like, why am I doing this? And um, it's just like, I had to kind of, like, be like, okay, what can you do, like, to not be so frustrated with life right now? And like, I just, like, didn't say a word, and I just went over. I have, like, tons of paintings that, like, are unfinished, and I picked out this painting that has deep, deep meaning that I never finished on purpose, I think. Well, I know, because I know myself. And I just started messing around with it and, like, adding to it, and I'll probably go over it and add more, and then it will turn into some freaking Picasso, like, masterpiece. I don't know. Um, but the point of this video, like, I'm getting off topic, is after these long hours into this project, I literally passed out for, like, maybe, like, an hour. Like, I think it was an hour. Like, I don't know. Like, where's my clock? I'm so tired. Like, this is ridiculous. And yeah, like, I passed out like this. Like, don't think, like, I got up and I was like, I have to make a YouTube video, and, like, I'm gonna, like, yeah, like, I didn't. Yeah, it's like, I always, like, I have, like, a nightly ritual, if you know me too. Like, it's a regimen. Like, I do. I can't go to sleep, like, unless I do it. Well, this is how tired I was. Like, if you know me, I must have been completely exhausted. But why did I only go, like, asleep? Like, I can't even talk. I can't even put sentences together. This is crazy. Why could I only sleep for, like, such a little, amount of time, or small amount of time? Like, it's just so weird. I randomly woke up because my dog started barking. She's over here. That's my dog. It's kind of like a different view I'm giving you guys. I had to move the laptop, to my safe place, because my safe place. What? It's ridiculous. I can't believe I just said that. Anyways, like, I'm not even getting into the story why my laptop's on my bed, but obviously, like, I was sleeping, blah blah blah, and I felt the need to do this video. The reason I felt the need is because Like if you've lost someone, like if you're out there and you're grieving, I completely get it. And this is like super hard for me to talk about. Like I'm tearing up right now. Um, but it's it's a long, hard process, and it really sucks. And I'm not usually emotional at all. I don't even know why I care if like I'm crying, cause like I'm just gonna go back to bed, right? Like who cares? This is like a, I don't know, like a habit, I guess. Cause I always think, you know, I'm supposed to be perfect. But back to what I was saying. If you have like lost someone, I know like what you're going through. Um, and these aren't necessarily sad tears. Uh, no, but if you have lost someone, like you'll understand what I'm about to say. I know what you're going through, and it's horrible. It's the worst pain I've ever felt. Um, However, like things are getting better. That's why I think like these tears are different than my tears were when my mom first passed away. They were like numb tears. I can't really explain it. And these are like real tears, but not like sad, like not like I just like am over everything. It's not like those kind of tears. Wow. Yeah, I'm being ridiculous right now. But like I completely get it, and I know a lot of people out there don't understand if you haven't lost someone really close to you. Like when you lose a parent, especially at my age, it really sucks. And I'm not saying like I'm like 13 years old and I lost my mom. That would really suck. But I was too young to lose my mom, and I'm the only girl, and that just makes it worse. And if you're out there and you just run across this like you're meant to see it, and I'm really glad that you found this video. But what I'm about to say some people may think is crazy, but ever since I've reached this state of not acceptance, because I'll never fully accept the death of anyone close to me, but I've reached like I can't explain it. It's a new um this weird like transition I'm going through in grief. Like it's a good thing. Whatever since I reached this more peaceful state, and that I realized, Colleen, like this is crazy. Mom is not coming back. She is dead. It doesn't matter how many times you go to her mausoleum, vault, whatever. Like, that's just, like, that's not her in there. It's not. So I don't go anymore. Except I've decided I'm only gonna go on, like her birthday, and, you know, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and, like, times of the year that, like, she really enjoyed. And, speaking of, it's February and my parents', anniversary is coming up. So, I guess maybe I should leave something for that. It's just been a hard time, but I'm getting off track again. Like, ever since I've reached this more peaceful state, like, you know, I'm powerless over what's happened. It wasn't my fault, and I can't help anything. I can't make, you know, this isn't gonna change. Like, she's not coming back. And I can't hold on to, like, things that are ridiculous, like, her old caretaker, like, this is how I knew I was, like, getting, like, in a ridiculous, like, grief phase, and this was, like, a few months ago. I was, at my dad's, well, my mom and my dad's, but, you know, my mom's not here anymore, and, she was there for me a lot when my mom passed, of course, because she was her caretaker, and she became close with my family. She was there, like, you know, every day, even though I would only go home on the weekends. I made it home every weekend to see my mom from Atlanta when she was really sick. And this is how I knew I was getting ridiculous. Is she went out to my mom's mausoleum, and I had left a balloon. Like I had like tied, I don't know, like the balloon onto where like the flowers go, and like I made it like stay secure, and it stayed there. And this was a couple of days before Thanksgiving because I went out of town with family for Thanksgiving, being the first Thanksgiving without my mom. It stayed on there from like a couple of days before Thanksgiving to like, I think it was like, I don't know, it was a ridiculous amount of time. But she had gone out there to do like, just, you know, go. And she said it was really hard, and she was talking to me about it, and she said, you know, I saw the balloon that you left, and it was still there, but it was like, you know, messed up and stuff, and all tangled up, so I had, you know, I took it off, and I have it in my car. And I was like, that's weird. Like, thinking in my head, and I was like, kind of stuttering for words. I was like, why do you still have the balloon? And she was like, 'cause I know how weird you are, like, I didn't want to, like, I didn't know if you wanted to keep that. And I was like, oh my god, I'm absolutely crazy. Like, this shows me, like, my mother's caretaker is, like, being, like, serious. She's not being, like, you know, a smart you-know-what, like, with me. Like, she's sincerely saying she was really worried that I would care if she took a, like, deflated, like, worn out, tangled up piece of crap, like, balloon that I had left. Like, she thought I would be, like, pissed and enraged. And I was like, no, like, throw the balloon away. Like, hello? And, that's when I knew I was, and she was like, well, I didn't know, you know, like, kind of like touchy subject, you know, like, you're having a really hard, rough time with this, and you don't want to let go of anything. And I don't. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's just now getting better. But, upon reaching this peaceful state, I just started getting all these signs that were so weird. Like, only, like, and it would happen, like, when it always happens. They still come, like, when I'm alone. Never when I'm with friends, never when I'm around people, like, never when I'm, like, standing in a line at Starbucks. It's when I'm alone. Like, I'm alone in my car, I'm alone in my apartment, I'm always alone. And I'm not even going to tell you what some of these signs are. They're so weird. And I know it is my mom, and I know I sound crazy, but I woke up out of this, you know, like, nothing sleep that I was just in, and my computer was on, and my email was up, because, like, I checked it and then fallen asleep. Sorry, I have, like, snot. That's disgusting. And, there was a thing from Tributes.com where my mom's obituary was, and I was like, you know, or is, I said, you know, I'm gonna take a minute to go light, you know, like a virtual candle and put, you know, some nice words in there, and I ended up writing, like, way too much. But, actually, no, I didn't. It's never too much. But, like, it just got me thinking, like, after what I wrote, you know, I was like, Mom, like, I know you're giving me these signs, like, thank you, like, I'm starting to move forward. Things still suck. Things aren't gonna ever be great again. But they're getting, like, more bearable every day. It's a new life, and I'm not sure about it. But I'm gonna give it a try. Because I know you're not physically gonna come back. But I know she's here, and I didn't believe in it at first, when I was first in grief. So keep your faith. And I'm sorry if this was too emotional. And I'm going to bed now.